Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second guessing.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That's a bullet pass to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator? He seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Completion to the right, but they'll lose yardage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll try the right side on the toss. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, USC. It was a foot race, and he won it.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
USC 7, San Jose State 0.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that ball.
Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Goal line formation for the defense. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Let's go! Flex, flex, flex!
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Santiago. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Gabe moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime, but not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the San Jose State offense. On 1st down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And now the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Inside the 45. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. He'll start at the 25. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll try the option play here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Throw to the running back in the flat. Fights through the tackler. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, in a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. The USC offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The San Jose State offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, San Jose State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
After 3, we're all tied up.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The pocket breaking down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Trojans. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
USC 28, San Jose State 21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The San Jose State offense. It's an option look. Fights off a defender. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Touchdown, USC. A fumble return for 6. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Spartans offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open. Then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They're going to run the option. Running with purpose. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple of possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself.
Just trucks through the defender. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
He's running out of time here. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Running through the tackle. Touchdown, Spartans. He would not be denied.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
That makes the score USC 35.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the misfire in the onside kick, it goes out of bounds. and the offense will take over right there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
You got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And the interception will do it as the defense holds on to preserve the victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.